Here's my preview of the number 17 Baylor men's basketball game against Arkansas. I know Arkansas isn't ranked, but they're receiving votes right now. And I'm going to go over what they have in terms of guys to keep an eye on. And I'm not going to include two guys that are either out indefinitely or out for the season. Ricky Council the fourth, number 1, 6'6" 205-pound guard. That's a junior. 16.8 points per game, 21 for 75 on threes, 81 for 102 on free throws, 3.2 rebounds per game, 2.4 assists per game, 2.5 turnovers per game, 1.6 steals per game, 1.8 fouls per game. Anthony Black, he is related to Terry Black, a former Baylor men's basketball player that played over 2 decades ago. So, number 0, 6'7", 198-pound guard. That's a freshman. 12.8 points per game. 20 for 59 on threes, 70 for 100 on free throws, 5.3 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, 3.1 turnovers per game, 1.8 steals per game, 0.6 blocks per game, 2.4 fouls per game. Now, the next guy after that, after those two indefinite injury, like with the knee, and other guys out for the season with the knee, is Devontae Davis. Number 4, 6'4", 185-pound guard. That's a junior. 10.2 points per game, 17 for 59 on threes, 28 for 36 on free throws, 4.5 rebounds per game, 2.8 assists per game, 1.8 turnovers per game, 1.4 steals per game, 2.2 fouls per game. Now, Makai Mitchell, number 15, 6'9", 230-pound forward. That's a senior, 7.7 points per game, 1 for 1 on threes, 29 for 47 on free throws, 5.9 rebounds per game, 1.1 turnovers per game, 1 steal per game, 1.5 blocks per game, 2.9 fouls per game. Jordan Walsh, number 13, 6'7", 205-pound guard. That's a freshman, 7.4 points per game, 13 for 47 on threes, 22 for 32 on free throws, 3.7 rebounds per game, 1.1 turnovers per game, 1 steal per game, and 2.8 fouls per game. Jalen Graham, number 11, 6'9", 225-pound forward. That's a senior. 5.1 points per game, 0 for 2 on threes, 7 for 17 on free throws, 2.4 rebounds per game, 1.1 steals per game, turnovers per game, 1.3 fouls per game. I know the next guy is kind of questionable because he did with something, I don't remember what, but I'll look it up real fast because I know he's questionable, which I'm going to put the stats in the description below so y'all can see it. And he does have, he's questionable with a foot. So, I don't know if he's going to play or not. But Makai Mitchell, he's related to the other Mitchell from earlier. Number 22, 6'10", 240-pound forward. That's a senior. 3.6 points per game, 10 for 19 on threes and free throws. 2.4 rebounds per game, 2.6 turnovers per game, 0.6 steals per game, 1.1 blocks per game, 1.3 fouls per game. Joseph Pinion, number 5, 6'5", 290-pound guard. It's a freshman, 3.1 points per game, 10 for 26 on threes, 7 for 7 on free throws, 1.1 fouls per game. Kamani Johnson, number 20, 6'7", 230-pound forward. That's a senior, 2.5 points per game, 17 for 30 on free throws, 3.1 rebounds per game, 0.7 steals per game, 2.3 fouls per game. The rest of the guys are 1 point per game or less. I'm not going to exactly mention them. You can check it out in the description below. But overall, of course, you got to come out with just as much energy as Arkansas is. They're desperate for wins right now. I know they are. But I know one thing. They have not won a single road game. But you got to not focus exactly on that because they do have some good guys on there, as you could tell by the stats, in terms of like the top guys. So, overall, you got to limit your foul trouble. That's rule number 1. And don't let them get to the free throw line, especially Anthony Black. I mean, 100 free throws in 1 year already, in less than a season? Sheesh. Obviously, I'm going to start the defensive side of the ball. You got to contain their shooters. You got to contain their slashers. You got to limit the second chance points, fast break points, second chance points, points in the paint. Of course, points off turnovers as well. So, and you can tell there's not a lot of great shooters, but still. Now, offensively, you need to take care of the ball. Of course, defensively, you gotta force turnovers. You got to force turnovers. Get some steals, get some blocks. You gotta show some toughness, especially on those rebounds. Now, offensively, it's simple. You got to take care of the ball. You got to be crisp with your passing. Take good shots with shot selection, of course. Drive in the lane so you don't have to just rely on jump shooting, because the thing is, you don't want to just become a jump shooting team. You need to try to get some easy ones and get some fast break points, second chance points, points in the paint. Because if you get points in the paint, that'll help your three-point shooting in terms of, like, you get more open looks with penetration and kick it out, and you get some more wide open threes. And you gotta make some threes. Of course, you gotta rebound the ball too. I mean, and kind of do and it would be huge to have, like, Adam Flagler step up in this game. Keontae George, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully he has a better game or gets better soon. Maybe it's like a sickness or something. I hope he gets better. So I hope he steps up. But if nothing else, he needs to be a good passer and a good defender. And just drive to the lane. I mean, you don't want to just shoot just for the heck of shooting. I know he's a really good fast shot maker. So that's the thing. Of course, LJ Cryer needs to step up. Jalen Bridges, he's been stepping up as of recently, because now he could hit threes consistently. That's going to open up the offense some. Of course, Flo Thamba, if he doesn't have to be necessarily a scorer. He could just be a rebounding defender. I mean, but it'd be good if he could score a little bit. Same goes for Joshua Juwuna. He's more of an offensive threat than Flo Thamba is. So it'd be good to have him score some and defend well and rebound. So Caleb Lohner is more, he just needs to go in there and just be like a rebounder. That's his role, besides playing defense. Now, I know he's not the offensive threat, but if he could get some, like, if for example, he's like wide open in the paint and he gets a rebound, put it back up. I mean, but that's besides the point. And if Dale Bonner gets to play, he needs to step up on defense, because I know he's been struggling a little bit. And Langston Love, do exactly what you did last game. I mean, I'm just saying it because I know he could step up when he needs to in terms of points and in defense as well. I mean, he deflected a alley-oop in the first half. Deflected that. So, you got out-hustle Arkansas. That's obvious. So, that's just an overview of the game right there. And it's supposed to be a sellout. So, let's be loud on defense all game long. And so that Eric Musselman can't tell his players what play they're going to run and rattle those players from Arkansas. Seriously. Let's make home court advantage a real advantage. I mean, of course, be within reason, but that's besides the point. And of course, offensively, you got to be quiet. And on free throws, you need to be quiet and make every free throw count offensively, and don't let Arkansas get to the free throw line like I said. I mean, on free throws when we shoot them, please, let's just be quiet and kind of do like, and if they make it, of course, whoosh. But you know what I'm saying though. It's important to protect home court here. We need to show that the Big 12 is the best basketball league in the country, and let's beat Arkansas. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. It's going to 5 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.